the most exciting times. Of course, Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates play the Soweto Derby at the Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban this weekend. It's the Telkom Knockout semi-finals, massive game. And we're actually lucky enough to have a couple of Kaizer Chiefs players in studio with us today. Ryan Moon and Pule Ekstein. Welcome, guys. I believe this is your first time in East Coast Radio.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited to be here. Like I said, I've listened to this radio station as a young boy, so it's good to finally be here.
Ryan, let's start with you. I mean, it really is a homecoming. You're a Pietermaritzburg College old boy, born and bred in KZN. How exciting is it to be back in KZN for a Soweto Derby, which really is, in my mind, the biggest game in South African football?
I think it's great to be a part of such a big game, and I'm really excited to be here. I mean, the support that we get in KZN is unbelievable. I think it's one of the best in the country. So like I said, I'm excited to be here and looking forward to the game.
And just looking at that, I mean, Pietermaritzburg College, they're known for producing Springboks and Protea cricket players. Not too many PSL footballers, but that's on the rise now with guys like you.
Definitely, I think there's quite a few of us, and believe it or not, I got a scholarship to Pietermaritzburg College for rugby actually. It's a fly-off, so things took a turn, and soccer was always going to be what I was going to choose, and yeah.
There's so much stiff competition, and it only gets harder and harder when you play for a team like Orlando Pirates or Kaizer Chiefs. Both of you guys have stiff competition in the positions that you play. How do you deal with that? Pule, maybe we can just start with you and how you see that challenge.
It's always nice to have a competition in the team so that you cannot relax in your position. And as a player, you always want to play and you always want to contribute for your team. But I'm happy that there's a competition in the team and we have to work hard, all of us.
And Ryan, I mean, especially up front, you've got some fantastic players, striking for Chiefs. You've got Billiat, Manyama, Paez. I mean, the names are household names. How do you go up against those guys?
I think it's great to have such good players around you. I think it can only bring the best out of you, but at the same time, it's not to lose yourself and say, wow, I have Castro, I have Billiat, but understand that you also created what you do and just want to achieve more and learn from them. I think we can learn from each other. I learn from them every day, and I think that's the most important thing. Is competition is great for the team. It only helps the team, and that's important.
Looking ahead to this weekend's game, I was going through the highlights reel. The last game that was played in Moses Mabhida Stadium, you guys played. Empty stadium. No fans were allowed in the stadium. This time around, it's packed. It's like 85,000 people. Moses Mabhida Stadium. It sold out in under 2 hours. What's it like playing in an atmosphere like that, like a Soweto Derby packed to the rafters with that many people in the stadium?
As a young boy, you look forward to games like this where the stadium is packed. You imagine it, and it's really great to go into it, and it's exciting. I mean, it's exciting for everyone around the country. You can feel there's a buzz because the Derby is nearly here, and it's a Telkom, it's a semi-final. Obviously, there's a lot at stake, so it's definitely going to be exciting.
The stats aren't really in your favour in terms of looking at Chiefs versus Pirates. The last win was back in December 2014. But that being said, Amakhosi have the edge over Pirates in the Telkom Knockout. You guys haven't lost to them in the Telkom Knockout. Is that something you've been talking about this week?
Well, if you're going to say stats, I mean, if you look at the history, we outnumber them. It's chalk and cheese with the amount of wins that we have against them. So yeah, with the Telkom, we've been very strong. It's a strong cup for us, and like I said, now going into the game, it's not about stats. Now we got to put that aside. It's got to who wants it more on the day, and I think that's most important. That we got to switch on and focus and just want to win.
And then just talk about that 2-1 loss in the last Soweto Derby a couple of weeks ago. Is that in the back of the mind? How have you guys reacted to that, and how do you see this one playing out, Pule?
Yeah, it is in our back of our minds because it's not a good team to lose against Orlando Pirates, because losing against Orlando Pirates and losing against another team is not an easy thing. But as we all know that the tickets were sold in 2 hours, so we have to make our supporters happy and play good football.
Well, we'll be backing you guys. Of course, the Telkom Knockout semi-finals get underway in Durban, 3 o'clock on Saturday at the Moses Mabhida Stadium.